What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Houston Productions video. I'm your host Lucas to bring you another What's Coming. More specifically, I'm talking about what is coming to HBO Max in the month of January of 2023. There's some great stuff coming, but before I can get into that, I need you to do a couple things for me. I know you've probably already done it, but I have to say it for those viewers who haven't done it yet. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Everything helps the channel grow. And if you are new around here, or you might be one of those people who keep coming back because this keeps, popping up on your recommendations and you only watch the first couple minutes, and that's fine. But if you are someone who enjoys this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There have been a lot of returning viewers that aren't subscribed, and without hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification, you're going to miss out on all of our future content, our lists, our recommendations, our reviews. So don't let that be you. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into my top 5 things that are going to be hitting HBO Max in the month of January of 2023. And my first recommendation hitting HBO Max in January of 2023, dropping on January 3rd, is a movie that has been pretty hard to see for most people unless you've been around the select few theaters that have been showing it at its kind of wonky times. I'm talking about The Menu. Yes, The Menu is finally hitting a streaming service so most of us can access it at home, and I have to tell you, this movie is incredible. It's definitely worth a watch. I think it might be lucky enough to slide right into the number 10 Oscar spot for Best Picture, but we will have to see. Keep an eye out for my Oscar prediction videos coming. But The Menu is centered around a young couple who travel to a remote island to eat at an exclusive restaurant. Yes, this is really bringing us into the foodie culture that we're all currently going into, the Yelps and stuff like that, the Google reviews. It is bringing that to life, but this is a little bit of a satire on that. This lavish menu and this experience isn't quite what it appears to be. There are a few shocking surprises. So go ahead and follow this well-rounded, beautiful acted cast, a great story, great cinematography, direction, and storytelling. And check out The Menu, dropping on January 3rd, only on HBO Max, for a great movie watching experience. And moving into my second recommendation, dropping on January 12th, is the Mindy Kaling series called Velma. Yes, this is a spin-off into the original storytelling about how Velma from the Mystery Inc. gang, yes, Scooby-Doo, became who she is, and she met up with Mystery Inc. It is going to be an interesting show for sure, and you know that it's going to be entertaining, especially being created and helmed, and also, voiced by Mindy Kaling. How could this be bad? I'm a huge Mindy Kaling fan. I've enjoyed almost every show that she's been a part of, and I'm also been a very big Scooby-Doo fan since I was a kid. So I'm interested to see her spin on Velma and what occurred to make Velma become Velma and how she really interconnected with the gang. So definitely take the time to check out Velma, dropping on January 12th, only on HBO Max. And my third recommendation, dropping on January 12th as well. January 12th is going to be a good day for shows on HBO, is the Jason Momoa-led TV show The Climb. Now, if you haven't heard about this one, because I really didn't hear about this one either, it kind of flew under the radar, and it didn't even really come up on my What's Coming to HBO little snippet thing, montage that they put together. But this looks like an interesting show. It is centered around the idea of a rock climbing competition. $100,000 prize is up for grabs, and amateur rock climbers are going to be climbing, just various degrees of difficulty, mountains and ranges all throughout the world. Like I said, this is hosted by Jason Momoa. This looks like it could be pretty entertaining. I don't really know the last time HBO really had like a big competition show that really just blew everything out of the water and really caught the mainstream public. But being led by Jason Momoa, this might be the show that does it. So definitely check out The Climb, dropping on January 12th, only to HBO Max. And my next recommendation, I think, is probably going to be the biggest one on this list. I think this is what most people have been waiting for, especially if you are a video game player like myself. I'm talking about The Last of Us Season 1 that is going to be dropping only to HBO Max on January 15th. Now, if you don't know about The Last of Us, wow, you are going to experience a very wild ride. I'm extremely excited for this. The cast was amazing whenever it was announced. The first couple trailers look great. It is being held by one of my favorite screenwriters, Craig Mazin. Check out Script Notes if you haven't done so already, and subscribe to that podcast because it is top notch. But I am so excited for The Last of Us. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin this plot and ruin this journey for y'all. But all you need to know is that it centers around Joel and Ellie. They are trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic America where things have gone awry. I don't want to say too much more than that because that'll ruin some of the great experiences you're going to have. But I am thoroughly excited, and I know so many people who are excited to see The Last of Us Season 1 that will be premiering on HBO Max on January 15th. And my final recommendation that's going to be starting on January 17th and running on sporadic dates throughout the remainder of the month is HBO's live coverage of the U.S. national team, the U.S. men's national team and the U.S. women's national team soccer. Yes, soccer is actually going to be finding a new home, especially the national teams here on HBO Max. So if you enjoy soccer, if you've enjoyed the World Cup and you weren't ready to just put it away quite yet, you don't have to because the national teams have found themselves a home only on HBO Max. So keep an eye on the schedule. Keep an eye on that competition schedule and what times the games will be occurring because you'll be able to watch them live on HBO Max starting in January 17th. And there we have it, guys, my top 5 recommendations of things that will be hitting HBO Max in the month of January of 2023. I can't thank you enough for watching this far into the video. So yet again, if you haven't done so, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know what you're most excited about what's coming to HBO, or are you upset to see something that's leaving? Go ahead, let's talk about it down there in the comments, guys. I can't thank you enough. And until next time, my name is Lucas here at Houston Productions. Happy watching, and I'll see you in the next one.